Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our podcast.
In today's podcast, we're covering one of the newest anime on Netflix, The Way of the Househusband. As they call it there, yeah.
Based on the online manga, the series follows ex-yakuza boss Tatsu, who retires from crime to become a house husband. And he's super serious about it.
And before we start with this pretty interesting anime, be sure to like, subscribe, and notification bell to get updates on future podcasts and we'll pause videos.
And second season, we just learned, yay!
Yes! So it looks like this is a rather newer anime or manga. And we learned that apparently it was also a live action series at one point last year. Mm-hmm. And this was something very unexpected. The description already sounded hilarious.
Yes. And
we watch it and it's just as hilarious as you think. It really reminds you a lot of That's the Life of Psyche K. If you didn't know about it, you would thought it was the same universe.
Right.
Because it looks like a similar style, same company that made it, same just being almost like a gag anime.
It is funny. It is described as an action comedy slice of life anime, and it's funny. The first episode kind of catches you off guard because the first thing is it's more of a motion comic rather than a moving animated anime.
Yeah,
and it catches you off guard at first, and you're like, "What is this? Why
the anime like that?"
And the first episode was kind of odd, where you were kind of just getting a grasp of what it was supposed to be. There were some funny parts, but we were kind of like, okay. We always commit to watching 2 to 3 episodes depending on the length. So since unfortunately there are only 5 episodes per season, we decided to watch 2. And we got to the second episode and it was hilarious from episodes 2 through 5.
Right. And funny, the setup here is that Tatsu is returned. They keep making it clear that he's not interested in going back to being part of the Yakuza, even though all these people want to either bring him back in or they want to fight him. And he keeps telling them, no, I'm done with that. And he always does this death glare look on his face 24/7, no matter what. And he's actually a very nice guy.
Right.
He's super nice. He just has a really gravelly voice. He acts like he doesn't care. He's like he will slice someone up. And he tells him the immortal dragon. And they show you how violent he was at first. And then, I guess when he got married, he mellowed out and wanted to settle down.
And everyone recognizes him everywhere.
It's the immortal dragon! Get him! Like, why do you want to fight him? He just walked in the store. And there's this thing they keep in the running gag is that everything he does at Househusband and he does phenomenally.
Yes.
He's fantastic at cleaning.
He's like Bakugo.
Yeah, he's fantastic at cleaning and cooking, shopping, couponing. He has like an Instagram account where he shows the food, he shows recipes. He's friends with all the moms of the women in the neighborhood on cooking and cleaning tips.
Right.
And the thing is that one of the best parts is that anything that he had from his life as a Yakuza boss, he applies to household chores. Everything from that applies perfectly to cleaning or cooking work. You gotta kill a piece of meat or something. He applies that from his old job, and everything lines up with it. And that's how he's able to do everything fantastically.
And when he decides to make a recipe, he explains to you like it's Food Wars.
Right.
What he's doing, how he's doing, and what ingredients he's putting in, and he shows it to you when he's done. And like you said, take us a picture for Instagram.
Yes. And it even points very tips on how to clean certain stains out of clothes, how to get them bright without using bleach. I was like, wait a minute, this is actually full of
this guy needs
tips.
His own show.
Yeah, he's got like plenty of actual tips that work in real life. It's hilarious. And how well he knows this stuff. And they're like, you can't be serious. You were the man, and now you're cleaning.
And his wife, I think Mizu, is the breadwinner now, and she works at some corporate job. You can tell by her clothing. Mm-hmm. And he's like a puppy dog. Whatever she says to do, he does. He tries to have everything ready for her when she gets home. He really dotes on her, and it's so hilarious that now it's like she's the boss, and whatever she wants, she gets. And it's hilarious.
And they even have, there's multiple occasions where they have members from different Yakuza gangs, and they just happen, like they happen to walk by, and they recognize him. They always want to fight him or challenge him because they think that's gonna raise up their status, and they think because he's doing the cooking, the cleaning now, oh, he's become a wuss, and then like in 2 seconds he like renders them unconscious.
And a couple of them go, oh, he's faking. This isn't real. He hasn't really retired. This is just a cover.
Right.
And he wears that apron all the time.
Yes, it's a different apron each episode, depending on the occasion. And it's just so hilarious how they applied everything to that. He always knows a tip on how to fix or repair or cook, or he always knows a tip, and that's why all the moms hang around him. It's absolutely hilarious.
So fortunately, this is dubbed for Netflix US, so you don't have to read subtitles. You get to hear American cast doing the voices. And unfortunately, we're not familiar with any of the people they chose.
Right.
One of the drawbacks is that the episodes are very short. They're like 15 minutes.
And
there's only 5.
Right. And they're broken up into different segments, which they call episodes, like with Psyche K.
Right.
So they pretty much combine a bunch of mini-sodes together to make one 20 to 25-minute episode.
Right.
They even have some that even focus on the wife every now and then, or the other side where it's the members wanting to attack him and they get frightened of him, or they even have where it's some focusing on a cat that I can't tell if it's their pet or not, or it's a neighbor's cat.
Right.
I mean, I think it's a kid because there's times where it's just really naive about everything. There's even one episode they have where the cops keep thinking he's gonna do something and they don't get that he's done with that, but they keep thinking he's gonna pull something.
Right.
So every time they think they've got him, like he's smuggling something or doing something illegal, and there's always a perfectly logical explanation behind it, and it's always clean, and they just can't believe that every time it's always something clean and he's not pulling anything illegal the entire time he's out, and they keep watching him like he's gonna slip up.
This is hilarious and it's brilliant. We've seen another show that was so terrible, I don't even remember the name of it, that had a similar idea where there were these 3 Yakuza members. And
it was all Backstreet Girls, I think.
I hope not. And
I think
in order to appease the boss, they allow themselves to be having surgery to become women, and then they formed a J-pop group. Yeah. And it sounded hilarious when you read it and read the description, and we were so excited, and then we started watching it, and we never finished the first episode. So fantastically, this idea actually works.
Right.
It is brilliant and it's fun, and I can't wait to see the second season. Hopefully there will be more, I don't know if you call them episodes, as you said, they're broken up into segments, and then all of them comprise an episode, but hopefully there'll be maybe double, where we get 10 or more the next time. And if you've seen this anime on Netflix, or if you actually were fortunate enough to watch the live action in Japan, or if you've even read the manga that it all comes from, let us know what you think in the comments below.
Yes, you're gonna definitely enjoy this. It's just fun from beginning to end. There's even one more thing we gotta bring up is that when he goes to the store, they got this woman who's also a former Yakuza leader, and she runs the store like it's her turf, and they have some sort of battle of words with him coming out to her turf of the grocery store, and they play every normal aspect of life is always played with the Yakuza intention. Everything is Yakuza. It's just the best thing ever, and how serious they take shopping and couponing. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's like, Ma, you need to go on there. It's their turf. You can't use these coupons at my store.
You're gonna love it. Trust us. So if you want to see something different than you've been watching on Netflix or most anime, take a chance, I should say, and watch The Way of the Househusband. You're gonna love it.
Yes. And be sure to like, subscribe, and notification about the updates of future podcasts and World of Paws videos.
And the second season
coming soon
on Netflix.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Oscar Entertainment.
And I'm Mom Entertainment.
Have a toontastic day.
Peace.